Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll be discussing about the concept of error detection and correction methods which are there in the DCC. Okay, nothing but your data communication, what and all types of errors are there. How do you rectify and how do you correct it? That you will be learning in this session. Mainly in the data detection and correction, mainly you should know what do you mean by errors. That is the main concept. Then how do you detect it? What are the techniques which are being used to detect that you will be learning, and the correction that you will be learning. This error detection and correction, it may take time to learn. Okay, so let us in this session you will be learning about what are the types of errors and how one or two techniques you will be learning in this session. Okay, so let's learn the basics. So you all know how the data is being transferred from one end to another end. Mainly you want your data to be accurate when it is said to be reaching to the destination. Destination is nothing but you. Okay, you are said to be transmitting the information from one end to another end. Another end, the information should be accurate. That it is said to be concerned with not your aspect, it is concerned with the network aspect, how it manages the data and sends the data over the network. Okay, so data can either be corrupted in between. If corruption happens, it has to be like retrieving the back data to the sender. Okay, he sends the data back to the sender, and once again the data which is said to be a proper one, it will be sent over the network. That happens. Okay, so those errors, it has to be rectified and it has to be either send the message to the sender or to the receiver, whomever it is there. A message has to be sent, that it will be taken care by the network. Okay, so mainly the error detection and correction, it will be dependent on the two layers, main layers. Which are those layers? Are one is data link layer, another one is said to be your transport layer, on which you are said to be dependent. Okay, so the types of errors you will be dealing. The types of errors are of three types. One is your single bit, another one multi-bit, and the burst. Burst and multiple bits are the same. You are said to be inculcating multiple bits in that burst factor. Okay, so let's learn what do you mean by single bit. When you are said to be sending the data from one end to another end, what happens is you are sending it bit by bit. You will be sending the data. At that time, any one of the bit is said to be like changed, okay, from 0 to 1. That is nothing but your single bit, that is nothing but your single bit error. Okay, when the data is being transferred, because of noise, if any noise is there in the network, it may happen that your data gets changed from 1 to 0, like that it may happen. A single bit may change, that is said to be a single bit error. Okay, so whereas a multiple bit or a burst error is nothing but when you are transferring multiple bits at a time. You are said to be sending what? More bits at a time. You are bursting the bits at a time. Many bits are said to be changed from 1 to 0. You can check out here the example. Here you have can see zeros are converted to ones, and ones to zeros and zeros to ones, it has been converted. So this is said to be a burst error where multiple bits are said to be changed its levels, okay, from ones to zeros and zeros to ones. This is also because of the network failure or because of the errors which are existing between the network only. Okay, while it is said to be transmitted, a noise arises in between, or maybe because of certain other reasons, when thermal energy is there, that it is being increased, then it may raise to your errors. Okay, so here in the burst errors also, it is concerned with multiple bit errors. Okay, in this next session, next part, you will be learning about the error detection. Error detection, it depends on how do you detect the error, what techniques are being implemented to detect those errors. Okay, mainly it is concerned with the redundancy test which you are said to be doing. You may add an extra bit and check it whether it is said to be applying with the same way or any problem is there. You may check bit by bit, you may convert those bits. That happens in the error detection. A trial and error method, you can say, that happens over the data which you have sent. Okay, so that is said to be error detection. Here you use the concept of redundancy. Redundancy is nothing but a receiver's node and a sender's node is there. A person is said to be sending the information here. In this area, he is said to be sending the information. Okay, when he is said to be sending, a data redundancy is nothing but I may choose a number. From that number, I may be dividing that with certain number. So if it is said to be dividing, if the remainder is said to be 0, then it is said to be receivers and it will be receiving the data at proper way. If the remainder is not 0, then the data is said to be rejected. Since it is said to be resulting not remainder 0, it may be changed to some other format. The numbering formats here, they may have an alteration because of which the data may not have passed over the line in a proper way. So that concept is said to be your redundancy. Redundancy is nothing but I use a concept, multiple division I may use it, and through that division I come to know, okay, this format is there, and because of this only the data has been changed in between. So that technique is called as redundancy. Okay, in this error detection methods, you have three types. One is said to be a parity check, another one is cyclic redundancy, another one is checksum. Okay, one by one, let us deal it. So first, the parity check. What do you mean by parity check? Is it has said to be having two types. One is even parity and odd parity. Okay, when the error is existing, when the number of ones which is being passed, okay, it is said to be odd number of ones, the result also here, it is said to be counting the bit. If it is said to be resulting in even number of bits, then it raises an error. If it is said to be passing the bits and it is said to be having only a odd number of bits, this is being passed and your data is said to be proper one. The odd number of ones and even number of ones, checking it will happen. Odd number of ones, the other end, odd numbers only it has to be received. Even number of ones, it should be receiving the even number of ones only. It will be calculated in between. If it is said to be even parity checking or odd parity checking, at the end a 1 is being added. Okay, if it is said to be even, then at the end it is 0, and if it is said to be odd, at the end it is said to be added with a 1. Okay, that checking it will happen and it will be passed here when it is being counted. Okay, here an example you can check out. In the example you have the various sectors, you have seen various numbers. So here you have the odd number of, even number of ones, means at the end you are passing 0. Here also you have even number of ones, at the end 0 is being passed. Okay, here also you have a even number of ones, so at the end 0. Here also even number of ones, at the end 0. But here the odd number of ones are there, so at the end you are passing with the 1. Means for this way a detection happens when odd number of ones, it is checking for the error whether any problem is there, and it is said to be adding an extra bit to it, that is 1 to it, and making the error proper. Okay, so this happens here when it is said to be added with 1 here extra. You can check out here a extra 1 is being added and the correction is being made here, and this data is being transferred over the network. Okay, this is called as single parity check. Okay, so another one is, you can say a two-dimensional check, or you can say a vertical redundancy check. Vertical redundancy check is nothing but I have to check both ways, the even and odd parity also, plus even and odd parity it will be in the format of the two-dimensional matrix format. Okay, so that data is which is being sent here, it will be checked. It will be checked for the even and odd parity, and it will be passed to the other end. How it happens is, you can check here your movement of data, it will be in this direction. Okay, movement of data, it will be in this direction, longitudinal and vertical aspects. Both the aspects it will be checking, vertical and longitudinal, this way and this way. The error checking happens horizontal and vertical ways, whether it is said to be having a even parity or odd parity. Same thing as your other part, it is being checked here. What happens is, here you can check out in the matrix, the number which is being fed is this one. Okay, first one, second one here, third one here, and fourth one here. It is being fed there, and here the even and odd parity checking is being done. Okay, so here when it is being checked, you can check out here, it is said to be having odd number of ones, so 1 is being added here. Here also you have odd number of ones, a 1 is being added at the end. Here also you have even number of ones, so a 0 is being passed. Here it is said to be a odd number of ones, a 1 is being passed. Same way vertically, this is the row wise which is being checked, which is nothing but a row wise, which is nothing but your longitudinal aspect. Vertical aspects is this way in which it is being checked. So when you check here, you can check out here you have even number of ones, so 0. Here you have odd number of ones, it is being passing 1. Here even number of ones 0, odd number of 1 1, even number of ones 0, odd number of ones 1, even number of ones it is said to be 0, even odd number of ones 1 is being passed, and even number of ones it is said to be 0. Like this way it is being checking the format. If it is said to be having a problem here, you can check out here it is passing 1, here it is passing another 1, this one, the column wise it is being, row wise it is being checked here the numbers. Okay, so here 1 is being passed, here also 1, since what the odd number of ones are there. Even number of ones 0 is being passed, here also even number of ones, odd number of ones, the 1 is being passed, and here also you have a what odd number of ones at the end, also there also 1 is being passed. So this is called as priority check, where you are said to be checking for both the rows and columns whether it is said to be having the odd and even parity checking. Single bit parity checking is different, and here you have two dimensional parity checking, where both the ends column wise and row wise it is checking for the parities. Okay, row and column wise. So this is called as either two dimensional or VRC or LRC. VRC, LRC, nothing but vertical redundancy check and longitudinal redundancy check it is called. Okay, so this is the aspect where you are said to be checking the values, and you are said to be doing the single parity check and two dimensional parity check. Okay, thank you.